background, ScribbleLive is a live publishing CMS technology. What we do is we sort of augment all the other CMS technology out there, especially around media companies and media organizations. We provide the ability for them to collaborate in real time and publish content in real time in numerous ways. Those ways include the web, which I'll show you momentarily, any kind of smartphone technology, email, SMS, and voicemail. So those are all ways of contributing content. So that's the sort of the let's create content side. And then on the other side of that, we have lots of ways of displaying that content in real time. A lot of our clients, which include clients like Al Jazeera, Reuters, CBC, Shaw Media, the National Post, and all other groups of newspapers, Hearst Publishing, the Press Association, Reuters, all these large organizations basically use our technology to augment their current existing technologies to publish content in real time. This is an example right now. I'm sure everybody's curious about what's happening with Watson right now. He's playing the big game, and hopefully he's going to not take over the world later on today. But this is basically an event that's being driven by our technology and analyzing tweets as they come in and post them as they see fit and as it goes out. This is just one sort of portion of what we do. The real stuff that we do comes down to real hardcore live journalism. So let me just show you some quick examples and forget about all the stuff around sales pitch. We're just talking about some interesting technology right now. Reuters, big example. I think there were some big events in the news the last little while, specifically around Egypt. So everything you see here, looks and feels, quacks like a Reuters site. You've got their advertising being served. All of their page analytics are on this page. But this area right in the middle here, this unrest in Egypt, this is all our technology delivering this actual information. And you can see big, beautiful photos. Now, all of this was being updated in real time. As that story was breaking over the last 12, 14 days, they've had reporters throughout Egypt, as well as people on the street and delivering content, as well as people inside their their actual newsrooms, curating this information, updating it in real time, and publishing it all in real time. Great example of a sort of a hard news story and as it unfolds. Popping over to something like, let's say, the CBC. Here's a great example of a great way to interact with their community. This example is during Hockey Day this last weekend, and they basically, using our technology, were soliciting all kinds of great photos around Canada and having them publish in real time through their system. You can see lots of great photos over the course of the evening, and you can see that we've got two different types of technology working here. We've got an embed. Everybody's familiar with an embed. Anyone who uses YouTube, that's an embed. So we've got our embeddable technology, which is great. Lots of people out there have this technology, this ability to embed stuff inside other pages. But one of our big differentiators is this page that you see here. Because this is a real web page that we're creating in real time, which is an important fact to recognize. This is all being indexed by Google. It's all being found by the search engines. It's generating real content. Nice thing about Google, constantly changing their algorithms, always adjusting them. Now they're adjusting them towards live in real time. The more a page is updated, the more often it's updated, the more relevant the content in their opinion. So one of our big differentiators is creating these pages in real time. Lots of great stuff there. Let's move on to some kind of cool examples. So I'm in the back end here. Let's pop over to man versus machine. We'll get out of this one in a second. I'm going to switch over here. And I'm going to go to my dashboard area and go into an event that I just kind of started for you guys to start playing with. So here's the Hacks and Hackers. You can see while I've been here over the course of the last little while, I snapped a couple of photos using my iPhone, and those are automatically uploaded in real time. Sorry about that. Tricky mouse here. Okay, so let me go back to the right here. Okay, so adding content, real simple. So Egypt is a big conversational piece right now. So hey, I want to copy some content. Just grab it here, copy, shoot back over to my backend infrastructure, and paste it in. Boom, automatically updates in real time. So anybody who's watching this particular live event somewhere else would get all of this appearing on that screen in real time. Let me shoot over to another browser. So imagine this is Reuters or whoever it might be. This is sort of this is just a test backend that we have, advertising and all, etc. But there you've got the live updating. Hey, this is real time. You've got the content coming in real time and images coming in real time. Make a comment? Sure, no problem. I could either sign in with my favorite social network or sign in as an anonymous. Pop in a comment here. Here is a great comment. Press return. Notifies me that it's going to go into moderation, blah, 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 so no one can sort of take over control and co-opt your actual thing. You can see here, there's my comment in moderation, boom, and then I can decide what I want to do with that, approve it or not. I can actually edit it before it gets into the system. Not so much excitement there. Let's get into some interesting stuff. So let's shoot over to YouTube here. So let's say I'm on YouTube and I want to grab some content and I want to put it into my live stream. No problem. Just grab the embed code there, shoot back over to our system, paste it in, hit enter. Done. All in real time. So let's pop back over to Chrome, give it a second, and that'll update in a matter of a few seconds. And there's our live video. You can see, oops, that was just me doing something that I shouldn't have. Hold on. Oh, thank you. That might help. Okay. And somehow I have started audio that I need to stop.
You're probably playing a video.
Okay. Done. Back to where I was. Okay, so that's how easy it is to add video. You can see it there in real time. Now, caption it. Sure, I can give accreditation, whatever I need to do in that particular case. So let's shoot over to some live footage. All right. So here's some footage taking place. Let's see, where was this? Ustream. I need to find the Ustream code. There we go. Embed. So if I wanted to grab live streams, for example, just copy that again. Go over to our back end. Paste it in, hit enter, we crunch it, we figure out everything. So what's going on here? Everything that you need to do is in one simple box. There's nothing to learn here. One of our clients was quoted as saying, this is Reuters, it's one of the most easily adopted technologies in a 140-year history of Reuters. It's extremely simple to use and there's no actual real learning curve. Want to upload files? Boom. You just click here, you grab some sample images, you can grab a group of them if you want. I won't grab that many, it'll take too long to upload. So I can caption it. I don't know what this is, I think it's a fire. And in real time, that'll automatically grab that image and post it in real time. So very easy to get content in. So this is kind of fun, that's great. Let's get to some cool stuff. Okay, every single one of our events has an email address associated with it. If you want to get content in real time, from a writer perspective, in other words, the people who are authorized, they've got this big, long, generic code, or this code that can't be broken, and they can enter and send content in real time. Kim can probably talk to you and speak to how this was used from the CBC's perspective. What we're trying to do is empower journalists without giving them a technological barrier. Some people can't stand iPhones, can't stand BlackBerry, or those kinds of smartphone technology. They just like email. Well, great, here's an email address, contribute content that way. You're at a trial, or you're on the street during the G20 summit, you want to contribute content, fine. You can send it via email, make it nice and easy. We also have that ability for commenters. If you want to solicit the public and get information into the system in real time, they can use a specific address associated with it. From a mobile front, you've already seen that I can do stuff like use my iPhone application and contribute content that way. But how about if I don't like that particular way of contributing and I want to contribute through SMSing, for example. So I'm going to go ahead and hit send here on my phone. And I'm going to get, oops, actually I need to attach it. Let's connect this event. So now I'm connecting this event to a particular phone number that I have. And I'm going to go ahead and say, hello from, and I'm getting a phone call. Very appropriate. Hello from SMS. And I'm going to go ahead and send that. So I'm going to actually get a message back saying, hey, you're posting to a specific event. Thank you very much, hacks and hackers. I can actually push delete, send a D right now and actually delete it if I made a mistake. You go back to the writing interface here, you'll probably see it's already there. So there's the message already uploaded before I even could get back to it. Let's go back to the mobile front end. Actually, I'm going to do it right from this screen. Also, again, no barriers. Hey, you want to make a phone call and actually leave a message? So I'm calling a phone number right now. Watch this computer voice. So here I am at the Hacks Hacks and Hackers show, showing off the ability to post voice messages in real time. So I've sent my message. I just press end to end that message, and you'll see it appear in a matter of a few seconds. Let's hope. Now, what's the beauty here? Again, no barriers to entry. Okay. From a journalist point of view, if you're set in your ways, or if you like a particular way of delivering your content, lots of ways of getting that content in. If you like SMSing or you like voicemail. So again, in real time, there's that message. Now, why is this important? Well, let's talk about something that was recent. Everybody knows what was going on in Egypt and how people were trying to shut everybody down. Well, Al Jazeera used our technology while the internet was shut down and while they were basically blocking cell phones to get messages into the system. All of these voice recordings were them reporting live that the police were confiscating their equipment, taking their stuff away, and they were still able to communicate, because it's not just the cell phone technology. It's any way that you could possibly get on a landline and make a phone call, you can get information into our system. So lots of ways in, lots of ways out. Those are the big takeaways from all of that. I think I'm just looking at my time. I want to make sure I don't go over. Okay, just back to the Hacks and Hackers area. So what else from a cool technology point of view? So we've got all this great content coming in. We've got all this ability to get it in via mobile as well, and iPhone applications in BlackBerry, soon to come in Android as well. Twitter. Everybody loves Twitter. So lots of things you can do with Twitter here. We provide a way of actually using Twitter in a little bit more useful way. So the first way I'm going to show you is back here on the setup area, and I'm going to go into the live search. So I could be in real time, not only updating my actual live event via all these reporters that I have, but I can actually be searching the Twitter sphere simultaneously. So let's look for something like, of course, Watson. Okay, so I'm going to do a live search on Watson. So here it is, real-time information coming in through Twitter, and I can say, oh, hey, there's an interesting post about Watson, and I can add that to the live event. How about something that has a twit pic or something? So let's look for twit pic. And give it a second to find something. Okay, let's take a shot. Hopefully I won't find something bad. Let's try this one. So here's TwitPic, and what we're doing right now is we're crunching all that information. We're sizing all that image into the appropriate sizes that are available, and there you go. Automatic accreditation on the bottom for the person who tweeted it. Lots of things we can do here. Follow the person, ban the person, view their content. Lots of banning features, lots of ways, because I know we're talking about people who are uninvited into communities later today, lots of ways of stopping them from getting into the systems. Another great feature that we actually just introduced, ability to edit. Hey, all this great stuff is coming in. Well, I need to do something with this particular image. Obviously, we don't have a very big screen here, but let's say I'm going to crop it. I'm going to take this particular area here and just go up and hit apply and save. And now I've got that image cropped. Why? Well, because we're giving journalists basically tools like this to report live from the event that's taking place. Sometimes they don't have time to properly center a photo or do all that kind of stuff. So really basic editing features to get that information in. So you can see from Twitter. Let's shoot back over to the one that I set up for Watson, because I can show you some of the examples in the background. So I set this up as an auto event that I'm not really responsible for. So here I've set some auto posts. Look for Watson. Don't give me any of this stuff contains URLs, because a URL might have an objectionable picture, or might be sending you to a porn site, whatever. You don't want to bring in those URLs obviously onto your own site. I can also say, hey, get me anything that has the word Watson, but don't take anything that has Dr., Emma, Sherlock, John, etc., because we're trying to focus on just on IBM, for example. So I can even say it has to contain the word IBM, and now I've got that filtered. So it actually makes, at some level, Twitter a little more useful. Quickly going through media. Once the images are in there, let's go quickly back to the back end of Hackers. Once images are in here, you want to be able to get them out. You might be wanting to use them on another portion of your site. We've got all that great abilities too. Roll over something, grab the permalink, grab the embed, and you can use that content someplace else. For those of you who are more focused on the technological side, great API technology too, RSS, Atom, JSON, lots of ways of, again, getting the content and displaying it on your website. We even have little widgets that can do top posts, etc. Lots of great reporting tools. I can't show you here because there's not a lot of people on here, but lots of real-time statistics of people who are on your site, how long they were there, and how many concurrents you had over time. Done.
Fantastic.